My name is Christoff. I've been coming here since December of 2005. Originally, I was experiencing problems with acid reflux. I had been to several doctors over a period of probably 5 years. It just progressively got worse and worse. I'd say in the last 2 years, I was taking over-the-counter products. The last 2 to 3 years I started seeing a doctor because I saw the advertisements for solution on television. And everything worked temporarily. I was given Prilosec, I was giving Nexium, and they would work as long as I was taking them. And so it was becoming very apparent that I had a problem. My wife, Christine, who was also experiencing some health issues, was not satisfied with the general practitioner treatments that we were getting for her. She had vertigo at the time. So she started calling around. She called Advanced Therapeutics and no one was here. She left a message, but she called another doctor's office, as a matter of fact, and was able to talk to someone and made an appointment. Well, Karen had actually called her back, and even after Chris told her that she had made an appointment somewhere else, Karen was very interested. Karen was very interested in trying to find out what the problem was, and was advising her right over the telephone, just trying to talk to her. And maybe I shouldn't be telling you that, but there was a genuine desire to help, and given that, Chris then felt very comfortable with Karen, felt comfortable with the way the office responded, and canceled the other appointment and came here. And after meeting you, she felt very comfortable and came back and told me about it. Well, I was a skeptic completely, and she'll tell you I said, no, I don't think so. And she said, well, no, you got to meet this guy. At least go and meet him and talk to him. And it was a fantastic experience. I came here, and even though my insurance wasn't covering anything, what my insurance was covering was to go sit in a doctor's office, to sit on a table, for somebody to come in, for someone to say, these are your symptoms, write me a piece of paper, there you go, and that'll take care of it. And what I got here was probably close to an hour of consultation to sit and talk about what my issues were, to talk about where I had been over several years of health, what my supplements I was taking, why I was taking them. And it was a complete investigation as to what my problem was. So it turns out with the acid reflux, you had explained to me what it was. Nobody ever told me what the cause was or the effect was. Completely different from what I thought it was. Started me on the enzymes, and not only did it stop stop the reflux, but it made it go away. And so basically that's where I then found out that I wasn't a skeptic, and that's the main thing that made me a believer. Got into the M.A.P testing. The M.A.P testing was phenomenal because I found out I had even further issues than what I even knew. And I believe on our first test, where the M.A.P tests will calculate your cellular age, your biological age, I was 62 at age 37, 38. What was that, 2005 or 37? So immediately that just scared me to death, and I started dieting, and I was still taking my enzymes. I started exercising, and we did a 30-day follow-up from that, and I think I went from age 62 to 44, which was a huge change. And so from that time on, I've been trying to eat right. I've been taking the supplements that are right. I keep taking the M.A.P test, and even though that the biological age was changing, you could look at what each part of your body and the organs were doing, and where my organs weren't working. Even at 44, you could see where a lot of my tests were altering, but it was because my body, those areas were now working to get rid of all the junk, free radicals and everything else that we talked about that was causing damage. And so I feel better. Haven't been back to a GP since. Um, I have lived in 2 other states, and I still keep coming back here. I've tried to talk to other people, and now I'm in better health for it. I continue to talk to people about M.A.P testing and promote it only because I believe in it. It was one of the life-changing things, definitely. And my wife, who works in a vitamin store, you know, I probably take a lot of business away from her because, you know, people are looking for the quick solution and the pill to mask it, and I need to lose 20 pounds, so let me take this. And the fact of the matter is, it's just, you need to know what your body is doing, what your body demands are. You need to know exactly what supplements you need to take, because you could be taking too much of something and not enough of something else. And M.A.P tells you all that stuff. M.A.P tells you what you're strong in and what you're lacking in. And once you can get the supplements to help get your body balanced, and it's all about balance, you can start incorporating supplements with diet and exercise. And right now that's been a very positive thing for me.